大家好! Welcome back to Rackoflam. I am super stoked about today's video because I'll be showing you guys how to make a tea using an herb that's commonly referred to as self-heal or the heal-all herb. It's called Ha Gu Chou in Cantonese, Sha Gu Tao in Mandarin, and Prunella Vulgaris in English. Hopefully I'm pronouncing everything correctly. Ha Gu Chou has been around for centuries and used all across the world to treat infections and illnesses. Studies have shown that they may have anti-inflammatory and cancer-fighting properties. But since I'm not a medical professional, I won't be making any claims. So if you're interested in using Prunella Vulgaris, be sure to consult your healthcare provider first. Well, let's get started and I'll show you guys how to make this tea. And if you enjoyed my video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
For this recipe, you'll need about 40 grams of Prunella Vulgaris. If you've never seen this herb from the mint family in its dried form, this is how it looks. Begin by washing the herb through rinsing and soaking for a few minutes. Removing the herb of its impurities will leave you with a cleaner and clearer batch of tea. One handful at a time, remove the prunella from the soaking water, squeezing any excess liquid out and straining them in a colander. And here's all the gunk you would have taken in if you didn't wash your Ha Gu Chou. I typically prepare a huge pot of Ha Gu Chou that can last me about a week or so. If you plan to do the same, then transfer 15 cups of water into a large pot. Then add your washed Prunella Vulgaris. Using a spoon or ladle, gently press the floating herbs down as much as you can, then cover the pot with a lid. Now bring the pot of water to a full boil over medium-high heat. Once the water comes to a boil, remove the lid, then set the heat to low and bring the water to a simmer.
So I don't typically add any sugar when I'm boiling my Ha Gu Chou, because if you have any guests over and they prefer the herbal tea more bitter or just unsweetened, you're pretty much stuck with a large batch of sweetened herbal tea. So I like to stir in the sugar in my own personal cup or drink it unsweetened. Now if you do want to make a large batch of sweetened Ha Gu Chou, you can stir in some rock sugar during the boiling process or use what we call pin tong in Cantonese. It looks something like this, and you can find this at your local Asian supermarket. Or just use regular granulated sugar.
After reducing the fire to low, add sugar if you'd like, then allow the tea to simmer for 30 minutes. And just like that, this herbal tea is ready to be served. If you're drinking them immediately, pour them through a mesh sieve for a clearer tea. Ha Gu Chou is believed to have cooling properties, so if you're feeling heaty or yeet hey as the Chinese would say, add a cup or two into your day. If you want to serve them cold, simply allow the batch to cool down, then place them into the refrigerator for several hours. Conveniently remove them from the fridge on a hot summer day and serve them to your family or guests. If you enjoyed my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.